yeah, boy.
Oh no.
You
It's
know,
bearded Alex. This is Travis now.
yeah, that's pretty good right there.
Okay, it's clock time. Today, remember how we said in our very first video on this channel that Travis was an ambitious angler, aka a fisherman. Today we're going to prove that that is the case. Travis is going to take me fishing. I've never been fishing in real life. I've never contemplated fishing ever. Fishing is not a thing I've considered doing in life. But I'm going to do it today, and Travis is going to teach me how, as if it is real life. Because we can't just go fishing right now. I don't know where to go fishing right now. There's no lake outside my house. And Travis is going to take me fishing in Minecraft instead, as if it's real life. And I'm just going to go along with it. You probably thought in the Lost Boys world after we established homes, we were going to like do something productive. No, we're going on a fishing trip.
I mean, what's the point? I mean, this just Minecraft is literally just doing whatever.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do.
That's
we're
what
gonna do whatever.
We're gonna do whatever.
Specifically fishing.
It's clock time.
It's clock time again.
If you can hear it, then hey, I'm pretty sure you can. If you can't, well, we just said some random junk.
Yeah, and you don't know what we're talking about. Here we go. I got my rod. I'm ready to go fishing. Oh, I need some food.
Well, you know the saddest part about this whole situation?
What?
You have the string to make a fishing rod.
And you don't.
All right, boy.
Here,
Looks
wait.
like you're gonna be doing the fishing.
You have one piece of string though. I've got one.
Yeah.
I can help. I can supply you with the string you need.
All right. Gotta go to the tunnel.
Yeah.
Need some food.
Since the previous Lost Boys episode, I made a walkway, just a path, from my house to Travis's house. I didn't do anything else. It's just that. I didn't do any quote-unquote mining off camera like all YouTubers do, where you just come back and they've got diamonds. And you're like, where'd those come from? Nah, we don't have anything of worth.
Yeah, we
I got a bunch of cobblestone, but I don't think that's much of worth, honestly.
All right, I'm coming.
In the boat? Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, it's the genuine fishing experience. You know how whenever you go fishing with your friends and they pull up in a boat on land?
You know, if I have to go uphill or downhill, it's just not happening.
Oh, you will have to do that, so... Am I crouched? Why am I so slow?
I mean, this is great. Like, if you ever like just want to enjoy the views of Minecraft, get in a boat on land. You're going super slow. All you can do is just look around.
Wait. Get out of the boat for a second. Now get back in the boat. I think I'm slower when you're in the boat.
Oh yeah, boy, you're feeling the effects.
I feel the effects of the boat when I'm not in the boat.
The closer I get to you, the slower you'll be.
What have you done? Oh, also, because we have this path, we're no longer lost. At the end of the last episode, we were in each other's house. We found our houses again. Another ocelot disappeared. Why does this keep happening? Every time I see an ocelot, it vanishes from existence.
Maybe they're not supposed to exist anymore.
I really don't know what their purpose is now. Because they don't work as cats.
Hello.
Bearded Alex. Take me fishing.
Alright.
Oh, God.
Whoa, boy.
The visuals, I'm going to have to look some... Oh, looking elsewhere is also bad. I'm going to look at the sky. If you want to see where we're actually going, just look at Travis's screen. Because we're going nowhere.
That's as far as we got, boys.
This is where we're fishing. Alright. Let's see. Where's the water?
Oh, water? You were hoping for water? Nah, you don't get that.
Okay, first step of fishing is don't go to water.
Well, first step of fishing is finding water. If you can't find water, well, you failed already.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, I see some water up here.
You still don't have a rod.
Yeah, that's fine.
Usually when people teach people how to fish, it's like their dad teaching the son how to fish. So for today, you get to be my dad.
Okay. Might as well just...
Dad's just chopping down a tree before we go fishing.
Alright, got some wood in case something happens.
Alright.
Okay, so well, this is pretty small, so I mean, boat, it's not needed. One thing you want to know is your ground.
Okay.
What kind of ground you got? This is sand.
Yep.
Chances are you're not going to get anything there.
Okay. Sand bad.
Sand's pretty bad because, I mean, there's... The choice is dirt and gravel. So obviously sand's not going to work unless you're going for sunfish.
I'm learning things. I am but a aspiring artist. I know nothing of fish.
So pretty much you got this got the gravel here.
Mm-hmm.
You want to aim for gravel. It's a rocky bottom. Keeps heat in.
I see.
So you should be able to catch something. Just aim towards those bushes over there.
Okay.
Did you bring the rod with you or just leave it at the house? Okay.
Okay. There's some string so you can make a rod, Dad.
Alright, yeah. Here we go.
I got it from killing spiders.
Oh. See, you got a deep hole over here too. That'd be a good spot. Break some trees.
Oh, I got one, Dad.
Oh my gosh.
It's tan. It's a tan one. It's one of those tan boys.
Well, look at the pixels on that boy. It's all... the fish in the tool belt thing, I guess. That's what you call it. Your little item selector down there. It looks better than what it is in your hand.
I like how our faces were like perfectly lined up at the top of the screen. It made a single horizontal bar.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Got a deep hole over there. It's probably got some stuff over there. You can get near that.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you crossed my line. We're in trouble now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Rule number 2, don't cross your lines.
Yeah, if you do that, stuff gets bad real quick.
What happens?
Well, if your lines get crossed, when you go to, like, reel in, how's this possible?
I
got a saddle.
What type of fish is this, Dad?
Yeah, that's a name tag. It's okay, I got that.
Oh, they fused into one.
It's a saddle. I mean, that's pretty good.
Can you catch these in real life?
You can catch probably anything in real life. You can pull a tire out of the ground.
Nice. Okay. I'm glad to know that Minecraft is realistic.
Minecraft is realistic too. I mean, if it's raining, you have a higher chance of catching fish.
Oh.
And that's true in real life for certain fish, and it's true in Minecraft.
Are you more likely to catch fish at night? Because it's night now.
Well, you're more likely to catch a slight case of death.
Oh. Oh, I caught a slight case of death. Let me eat it.
I got a fish.
Oh.
And I got this stuff. Put that in there. That's not important. Yeah, we got a boy. Got tan boy.
This is a rare one. If this was a gacha game, this would be a 5-star.
Gotcha. Also, you got... It depends really what season, time, weather, temperature, all that stuff is really what matters.
I see. What season is it in Minecraft right now?
Well, considering you're in this place, it's probably pretty cold if you're going off of biomes.
Okay. The cold season. So fall or winter.
Yeah, so if we're going off of fall, this right here, this is a point. That's what you call them. You got points. And during the fall, winter time, that's where they are. Cold. If it's cold, it's a little chilly,
Okay.
They're going to be on the points. That's just where they're going to be. If it's dead winter, you might as well just find the deepest hole.
Oh,
put it there.
Somebody went to the point. It was another cod.
Yeah, if it's deep winter, it's really cold, and you're trying to fish, chances are your best bet is deep holes and concrete rock cover, because rock and concrete, it holds heat.
I see.
And that's your best bet.
Oh.
Oh,
you got a slight case of death also.
Yeah, so I mean, this is... Oh, that's pretty good. So yeah, this is a point. Let's see. This is a cove. This is good. This is good summer weather right here. If it's summertime, early morning, this is where you want to be. You want to be back here. This is another spot. Summertime. You want to be back here.
I see.
This is another point right here. Obviously, they're called points because I mean, they make a point.
Oh, there's a man over there. Can I fish him?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
What did I just see despawn? What was that?
What is
Whoop. Whoop. I want to fish.
Oh, I jerked him off the spider.
Whoop. Whoop.
Quickly, boy. The spider's around.
Oh, no. All I've got is a cod, so I guess I'm going to fight him with that. Oh, he ended himself.
Another step to fishing. You always want to bring some kind of defense.
Sometimes the fish get feisty.
Well, I mean, it depends where you're at. Like, if you're walking around near water and literally the grass is as tall as you are, chances are there's snakes. So you want to bring like a long stick. If you got a net, that's great. Just smack it on the ground in front of you.
Yeah.
Snakes are not prone to actually attack you. If you can scare them off, they're gonna go.
Okay.
If they want to attack you, like if they cannot do anything but attack you, well, you're gone. I mean, I guess there's these snakes that they literally just want to chase you down, and at that point just run because they're pretty fast.
If you're a person like me who snakes is one of their least favorite things, where could I go fishing that is least likely to have snakes?
Least likely, yeah. There is no case of not having snakes at all. State parks that are connected to water.
Are they gonna allow me to fish though?
Yes. There's plenty of state parks I mean, there's a lot of places. You'd really have to read the signs. Some places are designated.
Oh, you're gonna blow up, man.
Yeep, boy.
I'm gonna fish him. Yeah. No, I don't want the spot. I don't want you. Oh.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty. It really depends on where you're at. Most of the time, you go into a park, it'll either say no fishing or whatever.
All these spiders are reminding me. Have you ever seen a sea spider?
A sea spider?
Yeah.
I mean, there's creatures that like to sit on top of the water that look like spiders, and those boys move.
Oh, it's not those.
Skimmers.
Yeah, it's not those. These are terrifying nightmare creatures. If you ever see a sea spider, you're gonna be scarred for life.
Well, this is a pretty okay place. I mean, it's kind of full of garbage too, but
yeah. Name tag.
Yeah, I mean,
slight case of death. Oh, I can eat it now. Ooh. Wow, look at me taking damage over there. I'm just red. Oh, wow. I was on a fishing trip. Now I'm on a fishing trip. Hello.
Oh, man. Somebody hit you. You're dead.
Are you proud of me, Dad? I ate the pufferfish.
Just say no to pufferfish. Don't eat that.
Okay. It's alright. I'm recovering. Never mind.
Only death can save you now. I mean, it's... When you're going fishing, you don't really know what to expect. That is one thing. I mean, you can go prepared. Like, you can go prepared to, like, just destroy the competition. And you get absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
You've done everything right. I mean, even the weather's great. But you just don't get it. So, I mean, fishing can be dangerous. Because there's dangers that you could be unaware of. But it's also the enjoyment of not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah. I enjoy the fact that I might catch something that isn't even a fish, and yet it still swam towards it somehow.
Yeah. If that happens in real life, then, you know.
Yeah, if I see a tire swim towards my line, I'm gonna be psyched, man. I'm gonna be really
I mean,
losing it.
stuff doesn't necessarily swim towards you, but when you're reeling in,
Yeah.
you kind of swim towards it. So, yeah, I mean, in terms of a fishing rod, this isn't that great.
Yeah, it looks pretty low tech.
It's extremely short. It's not long at all.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no casting power at all. You want to throw it, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just...
And you, instead of reeling it in, you just kind of slap it against your face and then it flies at you. Which is unconventional, I believe. I don't see fishermen just catching fish and then just going, yo, and just slinging their rod at their face and then the fish comes towards them.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. This is so realistic. People's rods go through their heads.
Yeah?
Just phases through their entire body.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. This pond has more cod than you can take home to your mama. It's got so many cod. I just wanted to say something, some sort of weird saying that doesn't actually exist. That's what I came up with.
I'm glitching out. It's over.
My original idea was more cod than you can slap. I forgot.
I'm glitching.
Slap something
I'm
with.
trying to eat this fishing rod.
Oh no. Dad, don't eat the fishing rod. Don't do it. Oh.
Where did that go?
What? It's on my face.
What's in your head, man?
Dad, why did you fish me?
That man's just standing there and burning.
Hey, don't shoot me, man. Oh, he shot you instead. Eat cod, fool.
But fishing's enjoyable for those that partake of it, I guess. I mean, if you were to fish in real life, I could tell you what type of fishing you would enjoy the most.
Okay.
And that would be pan fishing.
All right.
It's quick. If you find a spot, it's just going to keep going.
Okay.
If something happens and you just don't get bites anymore, something happened. Like the sun, the weather, pressure, something changed. Sunfish is just like so easy to fish for, at least right now. I mean, once winter gets here,
I got shoes.
oh my gosh.
Yes.
And once winter gets here, pan fishing kind of gets pretty slow, and it's kind of hard because they're sunfish. They like the sun and they like warm weather. So when it comes to that, I mean, it's pretty much it. A lot of fish kind of go out the window. It gets worse. Well, I mean, maybe not worse, but the easier beginner techniques that people, pretty much anyone can really learn and just put into action, it doesn't work that good. I mean, you got to use like expert skills.
I did it again.
I told you no, man.
I'm sorry.
Why are you eating that garbage?
Hope no one comes and punches me. Okay.
But
yeah.
winter gets here. I mean, it might not be harder. I mean, dead summer's pretty rough too. If you're out there in like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, sun's beating down on you in the summertime, it's difficult then too. Panfish, they love it. I mean, those boys are easy. You can catch those boys. But if you're going for anything else that are the predator types, the fish that eat other fish, extremely hot weather's not gonna do. They're gonna like be slow. They're not really gonna want to do anything. And if it extremely cold weather, they don't do a lot of stuff then either. But you got to think, if you're going after predator fish, I mean, to be a predator, what does a predator need? It needs surprise. It needs something that can literally just sit. It could just straight out just run and catch its prey, but it needs a place to hide and wait for something to come by. deep holes, fallen trees will hide bigger fish because that's just where they're going to hide.
Do you recommend this strategy I'm doing right now?
That's not a strategy I would recommend.
Okay.
I mean, especially now. You're just about to drown.
Yeah. I feel like I can really see the fish coming, though.
Yeah, I mean, in real life, that probably would not work at all.
Okay.
They're going to be like, there's a dude standing here.
Good to know, yeah. Good to know.
Real life, you know, if you really want to catch a fish, just throw the man in there. We'll catch a fish.
So I have a less fishing-related question, but more a fish-related question. Do you have a favorite fish? Like, not necessarily to catch, but just in general. Like, you just like them.
A favorite fish in general? Huh. I mean, we don't really have them around here. But walleye are pretty crazy looking. Sturgeon's pretty crazy looking. I mean, that's like a prehistoric fish.
Oh.
It's got bones coming out its back. I mean, that's pretty cool. When I was younger, in terms of catching fish, it would be sunfish. It was easy, it was fast. You just do it, you know? That's what I liked. But now that I've branched out, I would have to say my favorite fishing is now bass fishing.
I see.
It's rinse and repeat, nothing happens. That sounds pretty bad.
Yeah.
But when something does happen, it feels a lot better. Like you're used to it not working, and then it works. With panfish, it's just gonna work, and then when it doesn't work, you're like upset.
I got a new
Curse
rod.
Vanishing.
It's gonna vanish, but it's gonna be good before it does. Let me see what I get. I might catch a new fish that isn't even supposed to be in Minecraft. Might catch a man.
Oh.
Catch Steve. Am I Steve yet? Am I still me on? Yeah, I'm still me. Yes.
So yeah, bass fishing, that's where it's at. I mean, the reward for catching is just great. It makes you feel really good about yourself. I mean, you're trying, and then it works. I mean, it's good. It's like a goal in life. You know it's there, but once you actually get it, it's better. Panfish, sunfish, those boys just bite, and then when they stop biting, you're just like, well, this is bad. It's because you're used to it just working.
Yeah.
I mean, bass fishing, I'm used to it just not working.
Yeah.
No matter
so
what
when
I
it
do.
does, it's a special treat. So far, this lucky rod only gets me more cod, so I don't know how lucky it really is.
Yeah, apparently it just gives you good fish.
Luck of the cod. Oh, got something else. Got salmon. Let's go. It's got mending on it, but it's about to die, so it probably won't help it too much. I have another fish-related question, but this is even less about fish. If you and I were a fish, what kind of fish do you think we would be, personality-wise?
Personality-wise.
Yeah, you know about fish personalities.
Let's see. I feel like you would be a pickerel.
I don't even know what that is. It just sounds like you said pickle, but you messed up.
No, a pickerel.
Okay.
They're actually long. They're not actually fat. Like they're just like they look like sticks.
Not fat. That's acceptable. that's good. It's accurate.
I mean, they don't round.
Okay.
They're just long. They're like related to the gar and like pike family.
Okay.
So they're just long, and I mean they're very
I have a very long personality.
I mean they're pretty fast. So agile. Strength-wise, I mean for a pickerel is not really on their side. They're just fast.
Okay, that sounds about right.
If you really want to go a good intermix, stripers, hybrids, those are what in the world?
A tree just grew and attacked me. Well, I was trying to fish.
But in terms of like really well balanced, I mean, there's fish that are strong, fast, all that stuff. That would be stripers and hybrids. It's in the bass family. Those boys are crazy.
Hmm.
And then you got spotted bass, which is mainly in the southeast. Those boys, they eat anything. If it looks like they can eat it, they're gonna eat it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you really want to catch them, they're the best ones. The trophy ones are gonna be the largemouth. Those boys, it's just genuine. You know, once you hear largemouth bass, you just know what that is.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's well known. It's the big trophy. It's what everybody goes for.
Yeah.
But me, what would I be if I was a fish?
Yeah, and while you think of that, I'm going to try to figure out what my favorite fish is, because I don't know enough fish to have a favorite yet. I'm just going to look up types of fish and see which one catches my eye.
There's a lot of those.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to look at all of them, but...
It really
Okay.
breaks down. Do you want salt water or fresh water?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to have to...
There's so many of
Just gonna have
each
to go.
one.
Okay, well...
You want to be a goldfish?
No. I mean, I'm not choosing which one I am. I'm choosing which one I just like the best. Yeah, do we have images? 41 types of fish, most popular saltwater and freshwater fish.
I mean, that's pretty balanced, yeah.
Sure, yeah, I'll look at that. I'm looking on, I'm just Googling it, by the way. Oh man, what am I, okay, swordfish, no.
Yeah, it's pretty well known. You know what that is.
Cod, yeah, we know all about those. Mackerel, nah.
Oh, yeah. Those boys are huge.
Trout, no. Oh, and now it's not even loading now, so I guess, oh, tuna.
Tuna, yeah.
Is it? I want to be really wild. I want to see something. I'm like, what is that? Okay, now we just have shark. I don't want to go into that territory.
Shark.
Red mullet.
Yeah, those boys are pretty big too. They can get pretty big. That's saltwater.
Mahi, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Know about them. They have one of the cooler names. What is this? What? Gold line, okay. So far, none of these guys... Oh, wait, what is this? I like this guy. Ocean sunfish.
Yeah, it's a sunfish, but for the ocean.
He looks strange, but in a good way. His body is odd.
Yeah, I really have to say...
Oh, no, this one wins. This is a Phill fish. Minus the middle word. Siamese fighting fish. This dude looks dope. I love this guy. His tail is so much bigger than the rest of him. Yeah, that's a Phill fish right there. That man is artsy. He's all fashion, no practicality.
I mean, if I was going to be a fish, I really think I'd have to go with... I mean, bass are kind of weird, so I don't want to go with any one of those. They have a weird personality. I guess I'm going to go with carp.
Okay.
The common carp. Those boys are pretty peaceful. They don't eat other fish, really. And they like warm water. But they're very powerful, too. Like, you gotta have some heavy equipment to catch one of those boys.
Mm-hmm. Oh, got another slight case of death. Got an enchanted book with Fortune 3. Oh my gosh.
Man, this has told you, fishing. It's where it's at.
Oh, there's a death man in the distance. Last time I saw an Enderman at all, he just started attacking me for no reason. So I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, I mean, fishing is where it's at. Even in Minecraft, you can get some crazy junk from fishing.
Yeah, name tags are hard to come by also, so I'm glad I got some of those.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day. Okay, now this is on like a personal, real life level.
Mm-hmm.
What makes fishing not intriguing? Like something you would see yourself doing?
I think the long periods of not catching things, and it's not because I lack patience, though I'm sure I don't have the greatest of patience, but mainly because I don't like wasting time. And if I spend a lot of time attempting to catch something and not, then I feel like I wasted that day because I didn't accomplish anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you feel that sometimes. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel that when you go out there and you're fishing and you're trying everything you know, and it's just not working.
Yeah.
And you spent a whole day and nothing happens. I mean, yeah, you're like, man, that was like a wasted day.
Now, I will say,
But for me, I mean, it's not, because at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, it was bad, but I had a pretty good time.
yeah, fishing with another person
That's what makes it better.
doesn't sound as bad, because even if you don't catch anything, you still spent time with somebody you like hanging out with. So, oh, it's clock time.
It's clock time again.
Again, it's so many clock times. So it would be, yeah, that would be okay, because that wouldn't be a waste of time. But if I were to just go fishing by myself and I spend all day fishing and accomplish nothing, I would feel bad. I'd feel like, oh, I should have done something else today. It's more productive. Now, to be fair, that's something I need to get better with in general. I have a hard time.
There's going to be times when you try to do something and it just fails.
Yeah, I have a hard time doing things that aren't necessarily productive in some way. I always want to be doing something productive, and I need to learn how to relax and just sit back and fish with my purple fishing rod and catch an insane amount of cod.
I mean, fishing.
Oh, you're making a dock.
Nice. I mean, in general, fishing's not actually that productive.
Yeah.
Even if you do catch fish.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not actually being productive.
Yeah, maybe that's why I've never considered it. Is just because. Yeah.
I mean, but if you look at it in that sense, am I actually accomplishing something?
Yeah.
Well, no, not in a sense, but actually you are. I mean, for some people, it's not really doing something to where like, oh, this is gonna make a difference. You know, it's gonna change the end of the week. I mean, it's not that, but fishing for some people is a mental health thing.
Mm-hmm.
And no, nothing. It doesn't really matter. It's productive on mental health.
Yeah. That's always good.
So I mean, that could be a thing. Like, yeah, it's not really productive, but if it makes you feel better.
There's a man pointing a gun at you.
I just block that with a
block. Oh, it went through the block. That's impressive.
I just blocked that with a piece of wood. But fishing, yeah. I mean, you seem to be more of a productive. Like, yeah, I gotta feel like I'm actually doing something.
Yeah, but I do need to learn how to relax though. So I need some sort of hobby that isn't genuinely productive that I can do to help teach myself that I don't always need to work.
Yeah, production, I think it's great to feel like I'm actually doing something, but nah, if you're just genuinely unhappy,
yeah,
it doesn't matter. I mean, you're ultimately being less productive.
Yeah, that is the good thing though, is most of the stuff I do that is productive, quote unquote, in my eyes, I do enjoy doing it, so that's good. If I hated it, then that'd be a different story. But I do enjoy doing the stuff that I consider productive.
Yeah, so I mean, you got that going for you. So I mean, as long as you got that, One thing that would be interesting for you is branching out. You know, you know what you like now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta try more.
You gotta try new
things.
stuff that you genuinely. I don't know. I guess you could say you would genuinely think you wouldn't like to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. You might get out there and try it one time, just like, hey, you know, let's do this, and you're like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
Man, Alex with a beard is scary.
Yeah, this is pretty frightening. I mean, I didn't notice that until you walked in here and I saw it on your screen. I was like, boy, what is this?
Yeah, it was a sight to behold. There's a man at our door. He's trying to get in on the fishing trip. Okay, he was jumping. I didn't know how he was doing that, moving his arms up and down like that. I was like, what? This man learned a new move. He learned to move his arms up and down his torso.
I mean, I would enjoy that, to be honest. I mean,
got a bottle of water.
Fishing's pretty enjoyable, but like you said, if it ends out bad,
yeah,
it feels bad. But if someone else is there, it feels more enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I was like, I pretty much did this to hang out with this person.
Mm-hmm.
If you could just fall back on that.
Yeah.
I hung out with this person. So, yeah, fishing's pretty great. I mean, you don't know places really around to fish.
Yeah.
I mean, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I got an app on my phone that tells me places I can go fishing.
The fishing app.
Yeah, so.
There's a big puddle out on 45. we got the big old fish in there. Go get them.
So I mean, yeah, I know places that are pretty good. Well, I know places that have been pretty good. Then you might go there and it's straight garbage this time.
It was so good that everyone went there and got all the fish. So now there's none.
So, it really that's just how it is. I mean, it's enjoyable, but it's a lot more enjoyable when someone's there experiencing it with you.
Yeah. The last time I almost had a fishing experience with Travis.
Yeah, then
the
it
difference...
just gave up. Boy, he was like,
well, no.
I'm done. I'm like, I missed out on that, so I'm just done with that.
No. I was referring to the time that you and Brittany were fishing, and then I was just there making rock art.
Yeah,
that's the closest I've gotten.
That is what he's got to. I mean, that was a pretty bad experience. Because that was the place. That was the go-to place.
Yeah.
Now, I've always caught fish there. The one time Phil comes, it's like, no.
Well, no, it's fine, though, because I was making rock art. I wasn't... It wasn't great in terms of, I guess, catching fish, but it was good. I made some pretty tall rock art, and what'd you catch? Bow Flame 1. That's pretty good.
It's gone. There's not even a bar there.
What was that guy who came and talked to us? What's his title? The dude who showed up and said, "Hey, do you guys have a fishing license?"
Oh, he's a game warden.
Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't fishing because I definitely didn't have a license.
Yeah, he's a game warden. Game wardens, they're a special kind of people.
Oh, no.
They're pretty laid back.
Okay.
Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, they are a police officer, but it's a police officer in a different standpoint.
He liked my rock art, so he's cool with me.
Yeah, he's like, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Don't know why you're doing that, but okay.
Yeah, he's so they're DNR, Department of National Resources.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
I'm catching this spider. What? Yes. Oh, we got him. We caught him.
Yeah, what? It's gonna die.
Now you can make another rod.
Oh, I can. You
make mini rods.
So, yeah, he's a game warden. They check your license. They check all that stuff. If you have a boat, they're gonna check your boat. Make sure it's registered. Make sure it's up to date. It's like a car.
Yeah.
It has to have a tag year.
Mm-hmm.
Some places are even so crazy that it has to have a special tag for the lake.
Oh.
If you don't have that, then Well, you're gonna be in some trubs.
Yeah. I don't want to be in any trubs.
You get a fine like you would if you're speeding. Hey, you don't have the stuff. Well, you're getting fined.
For some reason, when I first saw him, I thought I was going to get in trubs for the rock art. I don't know why that would get me in trouble, but I thought he was going to be like, hey, you take those rocks down. I was like, why would you not like the rock? I don't know.
I mean,
they could fall on someone's foot, I guess.
Well, considering the rock art you made is now submerged under like 2 feet of water.
Yeah.
I really doubt it's gonna fall on someone's foot. Well, I mean, I guess it could.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody walks over on the rocks, boy, they're crazy.
Yeah.
You know, if we go back there sometime and your rock art's still good, submerged underwater, and it's still standing, that's probably gonna be a hot spot for fish.
Yeah, I created the next fish hotspot.
I mean, because it's really big. It has a lot of, like, little crevices in between the rocks. I mean, that would be, like...
Yeah.
The spot.
I have an image. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but if I do find it, I'll put it in the video of some rock art I made many a year ago while at a cove. And it's essentially just like a rock boy with some sunglasses on, chilling in between some rock pillars. That was the first instance of my rock art. I think in honor of that, I need to make some Minecraft rock art while we're here. I've caught a 34 cod, so I think I've earned some rock art making. I'll be back. Gotta get the pickaxe.
Yeah, if anyone out there is like, you know, fishing, it's something, you know, you've done it, you know. It interests you somewhat. Has anyone done kayak fishing? Because if you have, you're a brave soul. I don't quite understand how you stay afloat.
Did I turn into Steve? Wait a second.
Oh, no.
No.
Am I Steve?
Are you Steve?
I'm Steve.
No. Dad, I left for a second. We became Steve.
No. But yeah, I mean, I would really like, you know, that would be just interesting. Oh yeah, I do kayak fishing. How do you float? You hook a fish, you're just gonna be in the water, gone.
I can barely stay afloat when I'm not fishing in a kayak, you know.
Get me some
Kayaks,
torches for the old hut.
Kayaks are like the boats for those with a death wish. It's like, what's the least stable boat I can possibly ride in?
Oh,
here we
it
go.
gets a lot worse than that because I was doing research into it.
Mm-hmm.
There's inflatable kayaks.
Yeah.
Why would you want
I've
that?
seen one recently.
Why would you want that? That's death waiting to happen.
Well, that's for people who have an urge to ride in a kayak but realize that buying a kayak for like hundreds of dollars probably isn't the best investment of their money. So they're like, I'll just get an inflatable one.
Yeah, but you might die.
Yeah, but at least if an inflatable kayak flips over, you'll be able to get out. If a real kayak flips over, you might get stuck under there.
You know, I hear that happening. You know, you get stuck under a kayak.
Yeah.
How does that happen? How do you get stuck under a kayak? Just go down.
Well,
and move that boy out of the way while you're underwater.
I think it's something about like your leg gets tangled around something, and then there's a kayak above you, so no one can hear you to help you out, and then you're just trapped. Something like, I don't know. I heard the tales long ago. Oh, I got a tripwire hook.
So, I mean, there you go. That's the step. You got to bring some kind of defense with you, like a boot knife, something, some kind of sharp weapon. Because if you get tangled up, you can just cut loose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would be the way.
Do I have any pickaxes? Oh, I got almost dead pickaxes.
Oh, look, this is a great fishing spot right here.
Oh.
No, it's not. If you see this, don't go fishing. There's most likely nothing there.
I believed you. I know nothing, so I believed you. I was gonna go out in the real world looking for just weird squares, jagged squares in random directions, and I was gonna go fishing.
Yeah, don't. It's not that great.
The most enjoyable fishing experience I've had was, I mean, you can't really call this fishing, but the goal was to catch fish in Hilton Head Island in South Carolina. It was late at night. The sun was about to go, not late at night, it was almost night. The sun's about to go down. There were just a bunch of tiny little fish swimming in a really shallow piece of water. And I just...
Piece of water.
Yeah, I don't know why I phrased it that way. So I got like a butterfly net looking thing. I tried to catch these boys. They were so fast. I couldn't. But man, I really wanted to catch those boys. That was pretty good. Maybe
he's got the want. Okay, he's got the want to actually catch a fish and know he actually caught the fish.
Yeah. I think I just don't like the actual rods. Maybe I need to be a net fisher.
Maybe you need to be a noodler. Get in there
Noodler.
Bare hand that man.
Oh, okay.
Just grab a catfish out with your bare hands.
With my noodles?
With your arms.
I see.
That's why it's called noodling. My arm noodles. Yeah, if you really want your arm chomped on by a catfish, that's the way you want to go.
Oh, well, I didn't want that, but okay.
I mean, it's pretty bad.
Oh, well, now I really don't want it.
I mean, people say it's the funnest thing you're ever going to do because it's so, like, it just gives you super adrenaline because you're underwater fighting a 20-pound catfish with your bare hands. And at any minute, it could just drown you.
Yeah, it could just it could flip a kayak on top of your head and drown you. Here's another reason, though, a lesser reason why I think I've never been drawn to fishing is I'm just not, generally speaking, I'm not one for the outdoors. I will expire if I stay outdoors too long.
You're like spoiled milk.
Yeah, I'm milk that is very easily spoiled. If I'm already spoiled milk, there's no point in leaving me out in the sun. I'm already spoiled. I'm just gonna stay spoiled.
You got 2 days till you expire.
Yeah. Except it's more like 4 hours. That's as long as I can be outside before I die. I think it all started back in 4th? 5th?
I mean, like, yeah.
6th?
Like, what
know.
happens outside? Like, being out there.
So after a while, I will just... It will be as if the heat all hits me at once. Like, I'll acknowledge that it's hot before, but I'll just feel my entire body just like at one moment erupt with heat. I just feel heat all over my body. I'm like, oh, it's all over now. And it's happened ever since 4th grade because I don't know if all schools do this, but apparently most schools in our area would have like a field day where you just do a bunch of random activities outside to get the kids exercising. When I was coming in from that, or maybe it was just a normal day of gym, I don't know, but I was coming in from that day, and I just turned to my friend Brian because I could feel my legs, just my energy was leaving my body. And I turned to Brian and I said, hey, I can't see, because my vision was going blurry. And he went, what? Which is a valid reaction when someone just turns to you and says, I can't see. And then I fell on the ground. And some rando had to carry me to the nurse's office. And ever since then, I've not been the same in heat. This is the story of... This is my superhero origin story, except it's backwards because it's worse for me now. I have less power.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty bad. Liquids. Any kind of liquids? Or were you just straight gunning it out there, boy?
Oh, it probably weren't liquids. I don't think they supplied us with liquids. They were just like, oh, you guys can die. As long as you get exercise, that's good enough for us.
I mean, if you carry like a Gatorade, Powerade, something like that, mineral water, Yeah, that's sitting right beside you. Maybe a hat. You know, you need a hat. You need a hat.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't use a hat, but that's fine. But you get a hat. Got some good thirst quencher Gatorade stuff, like in a cooler where it's cold. You're good. I mean, it really revitalizes you after sitting there in the heat. It does work. I mean, I know what you're talking about. You just feel like, man, I'm about to die. Got to open the old cooler, get out a cold drink. You're good. I mean, you feel it come over your body. But one thing about fishing is you don't go out there at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
On a hot day.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
Oh no, he came to admire my rock art and then he stared directly into my soul, so now he's gonna try to kill me. That's your own fault, sir. I'm beating him with the wooden pickaxe. Oh, thanks, Dad. We got a grass block.
Oh, yeah. But nah, like right now, it's still pretty warm. So you're not going to go out there in the midday.
Yeah.
Unless you're specifically going for panfish. Because they're going to be tearing it up. When it's sunny and hot, they're going to be crazy.
What have I made? What is this? This is not the kind of rock art I normally make. This is, it almost looks like something, but...
It looks like a deer. Like, it looks like it has antlers.
Yeah, I was thinking it looks like some sort of animal. It kind of looks like Atticus with his horns. But
yeah, it does.
Yeah. I accidentally made Atticus. Well, there you go, Atticus. Hope you're pleased.
He's going to probably tell us how garbage it is.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's bad. Garbage. You can't do that.
There's always a critic. I like my rock art. The rock art, that's the thing. Whenever I go fishing to make, or I don't go fishing, whenever I'm in a place where fishing occurs, oh gosh.
You walked in here and teleported back out.
Whenever I'm in a place that fishing occurs and I make rock art, I'm making rock art pretty much for me. Like, it's kind of for other people to see, but it's first and foremost for me. That's what I want to do when I'm there. Stack some rocks on other rocks and be proud of myself for stacking those rocks. Yeah, I stacked those rocks. What you gonna do about it?
There it is. So
oh, why did I just now crouch? I crouched a while ago. Well, apparently I got rid of my fishing rod, so...
Oh, no.
I'll go get it. And I'll put up this grass block so we can have it for future grass block needs.
We should probably actually head back, man. We've been out here for 5 days. Phantoms are going to try to eat our souls.
Yeah, that's true. You ever been on a fishing trip for 5 days?
I mean, yeah, but I slept during those 5 days.
I don't know why I willingly just I just picked a fight with a man who is a bomb. I don't know why. There's no way that was gonna end well.
Oh.
Now I'm getting shot at. The boys with the guns, they're still here. Gotta hate when you're going fishing and the boys with the guns pull up.
Yeah, it's not particularly good.
Got my apple. I have to save one apple because I did say in the previous episode that the apple was my prized possession. I want to make sure I didn't forget anything else that I did from the last episode to now. Because I made this path. I got a bunch of cobblestone and wood from the trees and stone I mined while making the path.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I don't think I did anything else because I don't want to do things off camera because there's no need for that. This is a live stream channel. If I want to mine rocks for an hour, I can just record myself. I hope I can find a way to make it entertaining, but maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much to be entertaining about that.
Oh, I can cook my fish now. Let's
I mean, you gotta think, if you're sitting there minding rocks and you're streaming, you eventually just gonna be like, man, I gotta go do something.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of doing something, I almost forgot. We gotta answer some mail. Now, mail time, yeah. I've gotten rid of the transition. The transition into mail time, it's not gonna exist anymore. Because it just breaks every time I try to add it in. The audio just peaks. It just shoots up to the sky whenever mail time comes in. So, I'm just gonna improvise a mail time theme right now instead, so that we don't have to add in music in post. Let me see. Skip by the mail time.
What was that?
That's the mail time intro.
All right. All right. Well,
I really tried to keep a straight face. I couldn't. So today's mail question comes from John Stamos, not the guy that plays Uncle Jesse, but a guy with the same name as the guy who plays Uncle Jesse, and he wants to know. He's asking both of us: are you more of a Danny Tanner guy or an Uncle Jesse guy?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Uncle Jesse.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Danny Tanner.
I don't know. I just feel drawn. Just more, I mean, in general, I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
But I just feel more drawn to Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, I meanwhile am a connoisseur of Full House. I've probably seen every episode because I used to watch it before I would go to school. And Danny Tanner, he resonates with me because he reminds me a bit of myself. He wants everything to be clean. He's constantly cleaning stuff. The kitchen, the set that they use on that show for the kitchen, it's always clean, but he cleans it anyway. You're like, what is he cleaning? What? There can't be. There's no dirt there. He's just sweeping nothing. And I do the same thing. I'll get a glass out of the cabinet. There'll be no spots on it. Nothing. I'll go grab a napkin. I'll clean that boy for a minute straight. I don't know what I'm cleaning, but yeah, I like to think I am. Danny Tanner is my distant relative. The character, not the actor. The character in the show.
Apparently nighttime is gone.
I know, I thought it was night. It's not. Okay, well, break your bed anyway. Gotta make sure we don't have our spawn set. Even though we're not lost anymore. It's pretty easy to find our house because there's a pole sticking out the top.
Yeah, we're not lost. Not anymore.
It took us one episode to find ourselves.
I mean, we'll probably appear somewhere, but...
Parrot. Oh, and also I like that whenever Danny Tanner gives a really cheesy speech to his daughters, that very cliche music just starts playing. It's the same music every time. You just know when you hear that music. Oh, he's about to give one of those speeches that he always gives. Oh, I got two. I saw a parrot. I left. I came back. Now there's two parrots. If I leave and come back again, will there be three? I hope so.
Double and be four.
Ooh.
Could be four. You just walk out. There's four now.
Yeah. Let's try it. Okay, I'm walking back. I'm gonna walk back. There's gonna be none. They
died.
Nope. Still. Oh.
They left.
I was right. There's none. They left. Wow. Sad times. This does remind me something vaguely similar to fishing is bird watching. Not really similar to fishing, but it involves an animal and it involves being outside. There were like 2 or 3 days when I was young where I thought I was gonna do some bird watching. Nothing ever became of that. To be fair, my plan wasn't great. I think I just put like some bird seed on a
audio might be gone.
If it is, the channel's over. Oh, let's go. It records even when the computer's off.
Let's go. Okay.
I hope we're still recording video. I mean, I know I pressed record, but I haven't seen it since. Yes! Confirmation! Anyway, that's basically the end of the fishing trip. What was I saying? Oh, bird watching. Yeah, I put birdseed on a plate, and I just put the plate on the ground, and I just stared at it, and nothing ever showed up.
You expect birds to just appear?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I expected them to just show up. Just be like, oh, there's a plate on the ground. Here we go. It didn't happen. Anyway, here we are. We're both Steve, because of course we are. Here's house. Here's...
Pathway.
Oh, we can't even see the pole to your other house. It's just your house. I don't know why I said your other house. Anyway, that is it. We went on a fishing trip. Travis finally took me fishing, but within the realm of Minecraft. This would have been a good spot.
Yeah, I was just looking at this.
This is a nice spot. I'm gonna build a fishing spot here. Sometime in the future. So we can catch more cod.
Who knows? Maybe we'll catch nothing.
Oh no.
Alright.
Maybe we'll catch parrots.
Catch parrots.
Ooh, oh, it's clock time again.
Yeah.
Wait, but it's a lie because clock time's over now.
No.
We have to wait till the clock finishes.
Alright.
Whoa. Don't drown. Don't drown. Okay, clock time's over. It's time now. You're stuck with him. We're gone.
Everywhere you look there will be a heart and a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look there will be a face of somebody who needs you. And when you're lost out there and you're all alone, a light will be waiting to carry you home.